just moved into the next phase of our preparation, so kind of out of training camp mode, not necessarily into Texas A&M prep 100%, but some introduction to it. So thought they came out after a day off, really 2 days off, with great energy and focus. So just headed in the right direction. Got a lot of work we'll get done over the next week and a half, couple weeks before we get to Texas A&M. So it's good.
How are their legs?
All of them have two.
I know that. Are they tired, or are they getting banged?
Doesn't matter, man. They're football players. We don't talk about that stuff. We just work.
Does this week kind of simulate game week as far as like the schedule of how it goes?
A little bit. There'll be some periods in practice that simulate what it'll be like during game week in practice. The meetings and the times, not really yet. Not quite. A little bit though. You know, we can't make it a full game week. We've got too much work to do that, you know, is really UCLA centric. So, but we'll start to introduce some, you know, how we run cards and scout team and some of our game plan prep stuff, but not 100%.
Will you do anything at the Rose Bowl before the game?
We're going to go out there Sunday and do some, you know, have a mock game and, you know, put our uniforms on, and, you know, we're using a new locker room, and we're on a different side of the field. Our warm-ups will take place in a different spot. We have a new offensive staff, so we're going to go out there and we're going to go through everything that we would go through on a typical game day.
That new side of the field, how much do you think that will help the team?
I think what helps us is playing well between the numbers, between the lines.
Yeah.
But and that's our focus. You know, there's a lot of things we don't talk about because they're out of your control, and so that's one of them. We just worry about, you know, what happens when we cross that line. You know, performing well and executing and playing hard.
Performance-wise, how do you feel about the team? I guess we're like 11 days away or whatever from the first game.
I mean, we're making progress. We've got a lot of work to do, but we've got a lot of young men that are out here every day with great focus and intensity, and you know, their mind is in the right spot. They're trying to get better, and we appreciate that. So you know, like I said, a lot of work to do, but every day we make progress.
We didn't see Deshaun Holiday out here in camp. Is he close to coming back? Can you give us any update on him? Deshaun
there's a 105 rule, so you're only allowed to have 105 in your camp. So he was not in camp. Zach Bateman came back last week, so he's back with us now. Deshaun's still a ways away. He's working hard every day. He's in the weight room, he's in the training room, he's doing rehab, but he's not ready yet. So, and he probably won't be for a few weeks.
Did you come out of camp okay injury-wise?
Very good. I mean, today we had one guy that was on the bike, and that was Kenny Lacey, and that was simply because he had a little procedure this morning, an injection, and there was a pinching when he tried to get in his stance. So other than that, we're good. He's fine as well.
What did you see from the team being able to give them that extra day off on Sunday?
Well, I mean, it was planned. I mean, it was planned.
I think you said the offensive line was kind of like the one area you would target as far as the big question mark media day. What kind of strides have you seen there?
Well, I think we've developed depth. You know, I see guys like, obviously Mike Alves, the way he's played, and Kenny Lacey, we know is capable of playing, and it's good to see Powasi, you know, back healthy and playing. And I think Jake Burton's made a lot of progress, and of course adding Sonny to the mix is, you know, giving us depth. I think Josh Waraboko's really stepped up. So just in terms of having more guys that, you know, we feel comfortable putting on the field and knowing that they'll perform at a level we can win is a real positive for us.
How do you think the relationship between Josh and Coach Fish has kind of progressed these past
I think you'd have to ask them. Yeah.
Thanks.
Okay. All right. Thanks.